What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cosmets Wrestling Rumors Recap and everything that you need to know going on in the wrestling universe. How you doing, Matthew?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm pretty pumped up about what we are just about to talk about. I mean, why not talk about something that everybody wants to hear first rather than waiting for last, kind of like the main event at the pre-show. Let's just get right into it. What was it, Kyle? According to Fightful Select, CM Punk is in talks to returning to the wrestling world. Now, Fightful Select did have to say this. I'm reading it right off my phone. We have no confirmation of a contract officially being signed, a time of all, a set return date, or any creative plans, only that Punk and a company official have had ongoing conversations about an in-ring return. So it could either be WWE he talked to or AEW.
Yeah, people are leaning towards that Fightful Select that he was talking to AEW higher-ups, and that could be his potential landing spot rather than WWE. You know, people might say, who cares about CM Punk? He hasn't wrestled since 2014. I still consider him the biggest free agent on the wrestling market just because of how charismatic he is and everything else like that.
You see behind me, that's probably what he'd end up winning if he came back, but we'll have to wait and
Yeah,
see.
WWE. If AEW gets that signing, man, and then there's also rumors that Daniel Bryan might be going to AEW. Imagine a dream match between them two on AEW. At WWE would be kicking themselves, and I think that would establish AEW this year in 2021. And
Yeah,
WWE would have some serious thinking to do for the future.
well, we're gonna have to wait and see. But talking about possibly him maybe winning a championship if he ended up going into either promotion. Let's talk about the NXT champion, Karion Kross, who actually was on this Monday Night Raw after Money in the Bank, who he was set to face Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy just mashed him in just 2 minutes ending this match. So I guess a lot of people backstage are just pissed about it.
Yeah, people at NXT were absolutely frustrated. People such as Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, and a few others were just absolutely frustrated with the time that they've helped Karrion Kross put in the black and gold brand, building him up as this dominant, unstoppable force. It was just upsetting to them to see him lose to Jeff Hardy in less than 2 minutes after Jeff Hardy's been kind of buried over these past few months after re-signing with WWE.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. So hopefully they bring him back and they give him that another match on either Raw or SmackDown. But I'm hoping Raw and they give him one more match where he just dominates.
The one positive thing is Jeff didn't win that match clean, so it could start a rivalry between them. And I'd like to see like him do kind of a Bobby Lashley did to Kofi Kingston, absolutely demolish him, make him look like this absolute wrecking ball. Because I think we need some more of that on the red brand for sure.
Yeah, it's a balance where you kind of got to balance things out, but we'll have to wait and see, especially with those two talented superstars. Speaking of talented superstar, let's talk about Charlotte Flair. She actually noted on, I think it was end of Money in the Bank, or I think it was this Monday at Raw. She noted she's an 11-time women's champion, so she actually has a 13-time women's champion. So she didn't count her two NXT title wins. So Sportskeeda had to say this. Presumably means NXT title reigns no longer count in world championship record tallies. So come on, NXT's an official brand. Why can't you count that as?
That seems like another slight to the black and gold brand. It is to be said though. However, they don't count for the men's either. So I mean, if they're not going to count for the men's, you might as well not count them for the women.
No, it makes sense.
People just thought that was a way to pad Charlotte Flair's record. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But black and gold brand certainly taking a hit these past few days.
Well, indeed, but we're gonna have to wait and see on possibly a Bray Wyatt return you were talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about this with you earlier. It said that the August 9th return of Bray Wyatt was extremely over-exaggerated and that there is no plan to see The Fiend on WWE television for the foreseeable future. That could change in an instant, but
Yeah.
it said that he should not be expected to return on August 9th.
Well, I think that's about it. We're gonna have to wait and see come this Friday how Roman Reigns talks with John Cena heading into this year's SummerSlam. So we'll keep everybody posted on that if we hear anything before SmackDown and or after SmackDown that is not noted.
Yeah, speaking about SmackDown, I also heard one last quick thing that Toni Storm will be heading to SmackDown in the near future, and it is said that she might be a babyface rather than the heel that she is on NXT. Because Vince McMahon thinks that's a perfect role for her, and he thinks that she can succeed in that. Very well.
As a face would definitely shine off on the SmackDown women's roster for sure.
Yeah, guys, that is it for the rumors for this week. Pretty jam-packed episode for us. I love doing these, keeping updated on the wrestling universe. Always like, comment, subscribe, push that notification bell, and we will see you for a SmackDown recap on Saturday. Peace out.